Before the first road event, during the off-season, we packed up some equipment and journeyed out to find who was preparing for the upcoming season. And while in Christchurch, searching for that delicious Bajan delicacy called sea cat, we bounced up Ramel Martin deep in with his Toyota Starlet, making some serious changes to the car.
Right now we got coilover system, so we put in the coilover system, changing rack ends and rod ends. The car wasn't starting before, so I changed the distributor cap. Battery went dead, so I had to get a brand new battery. So basically we setting up the coilover sleeves, so it's just to put everything together and see if the car starts, and we'll set the coilover so we need them. Before I had on standard suspension, as most people know, I had on the gravel springs. So with the coilovers now, it would help the car to handle better. And if you ever notice, the car had a lot of body roll. Coilovers should eliminate some of that body roll and make the car handle better, which would allow me to power around corners faster, much faster, hopefully.
Over 20 cars lined up for the Motoring Club of Barbados Incorporated's opening event, Spring Blaze 15, which was a double-header from Wilson Hill to Malvern and then in the reverse direction. Sharing the Daihatsu Charmant were Jonathan Ince and Neil Corbin. Up first was Ince, who could not better his first official run time and has to settle for third place in the historic class. Also slated to share the driving duties of the Mitsubishi Colt was Trevor Mack, but the marshals were called into action during Alistair Nurse's run. Rhett Watson was sporting a different livery on the BMW M3. And his impressive form from last year continued at the start of this one. He was fifth fastest at the end of the practice run, but turned in the fastest time in the first official, beating the WRC four-wheel drives. Surprisingly, John Powell was trailing the two-wheel drive of Rhett Watson. In his Ford Focus WRC, many expected it to be him at the top. However, he was second to Watson after the first official run by mere split seconds, but his third and final run did go as planned, and his first run turned out to be his fastest in the first half of the event, which placed him third overall. As he is caught here by Andrew Malaloo. This left only one other person who had a realistic chance of catching Rhett Watson's leading time, and that was Roger Hill in the Toyota Corolla WRC. Hill was about 2 seconds behind Watson at the end of the first run. All was not right with the Mitsubishi Evolution 6 of Avinash Chaturani, and he only managed to complete one practice run before retiring for the day. After a promising practice run, Justin Campbell missed the first two and only had one chance at setting a good time. He finished second in Super Modified 12 and 7th overall. Wayne Archer in his BMW 325 may not have been in the same class with Jeremy Croney, but the two were trading times and places. Corbin put down a blistering performance in his first official run to be the leading Modified 7 competitor. He also finished 9th overall despite not being able to repeat a similar time and having to settle for the first run as his fastest time. Philip Moe, who is known for his exploits on the track, was in action during the speed event. In his Toyota Corolla AE86, he finished second in Super Modified 10 after shaving 4 seconds off his first run time. Sharif Walcott in the Toyota Corolla was second in Super Modified 9. After catching John Powell in his first run, the lone Production 4 competitor Andrew Malalou had to settle for his first run time as his fastest, and he was 4th overall. Cliff Rowett in the Toyota Starlet, nicknamed Flow Glow, was never able to repeat or even better his first run time. He was the winner of Super Modified 10 and 6th overall. Stretching the legs of the Ford Fiesta was Chris Williams, who finished second in Modified 6. Trinidad's John Powell wasn't the only overseas entry on the day. Paul Horton from the Turks and Caicos was there as well, and he finished second in Modified 7. Jamal Brathwaite had to settle for his first run time, and as a result, he was 3rd in Modified 7. Another overseas entry was Stan Hartling from Turks and Caicos in his BMW M3. Hartling finished 3rd in Super Modified 12. Kurt Ward was a new competitor, and in his Ford Escort Mark I, he managed to claim victory in Super Modified 9, despite having to settle for his first official as his fastest time. Andrew Jones in his Ford Escort Mark II had a fight on his hands initially with Cliff Rowett for 5th. Jones was mere split seconds ahead of Rowett after the first official run, and that is how it stayed as Jones went on to finish 5th overall and 1st in Super Modified 11. In his Peugeot 205 GTI, Jeremy Croney won the club and class by over 10 seconds and was just outside the top 10. The winner of the first half of the doubleheader was Roger Hill, who was one of the few drivers who got it right in the final run. He clocked 1 minute 41.11 seconds to narrowly edge out Brett Watson by 0.3 of a second. Some highlights of the opposite direction. Third in this direction was Brett Watson in the BMW M3. Second, Roger Hill in his Toyota Corolla WRC. The World Rally car, the Ford Focus, piloted by John Powell from Trinidad, ate up the field and was the fastest in the reverse direction. If you want the best motor oil for your vehicle, get Belleville Motor Oil, the official motor oil of Race 1. Easy Pave Rentals provides industrial tools for construction work, building, and commercial landscaping. We offer crowd barricades, drive mowers, tower light, floor sanders, generators, and concrete mixers. We have tools for any size project at reasonable prices. We are open 7 days a week and offer you great weekend specials. Come see us at Easy Pave Rentals. Rally Barbados 2015, England's Nigel Worswick is ready.
Okay, hi, my name's Nigel Worswick, this is Worswick Engineering. It's Saturday, we have about a week to go to the boat. This car was supposed to be coming an Escort World Rally car. Unfortunately, due to a change of scheduling, this is going to the Isle of Man, which takes place a couple of weeks before Rally Barbados, so sadly this year it won't be coming. This is pretty much finished, it's away to the bonnet. We're going to put some air scoops in it to get more cold air to the engine. The engine is uprated from last year. As you can see, it's actually cold and raining, but unfortunately I still have to load the car up, which I've just finished because it has to go tomorrow morning, first thing Thursday.
Next time on Race 1, more of the best sport in the world. Yeah!